Happy Friday. Happy Monday. And already I screw up and lose a momentum. Okay. It is another Monday. It is Paranormal Albany. And it is the four of us this week. Um, Andrew has some personal stuff to do that is more important. Family first and all that. So he won't be joining us this week. And which leaves me only three people to
Torment.
Yeah.
I I wish I could argue, but that's fairly true. But so last week we finished up saving the pregnant women who had taken refuge in Sydney's hangar/bachelor pad. Along with taking care of the various things with the police and everything like that. And Sydney has ended up taking some time to talk to the father, who sounded like he may have known more about what Sydney and that sword means than Sydney did currently. So Sydney is off with him. Adrianne and Rowan were still at Sydney's, along with Rota. However, when we last left, Hugo had gotten a phone call. Hey, it's Hugo. It's Mike. I need you to bring me some of that, wound patch, and do not tell Cessair.
So we already had this last week, but that's like,
Yeah.
All right, where are you at?
I'm at
blah blah blah.
I'm
blah blah blah.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Wah 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 wah.
Yeah. Just get here in a hurry, please. He sounded more pained than you've ever heard him before.
I've seen he's pissed off Cessair.
So what do you do?
I will. I'll check in with Sydney and Rhoda and all this. Like, you guys got this? I got a call. I got to go take care of.
Yeah, I'll watch her.
And I check with Jillian to see if she wants to come along with this or ride back with Adrianne.
Okay, before you say that, I think I don't know if I said this. You did hear the sound of what could be either a building being knocked down by a big crane, or it could be combat.
Right, Jillian will not be asked to join.
Yeah.
Be like,
okay.
So I'll be like, honey, I gotta go help somebody. I'll contact you as soon as I'm done to let you know I'm safe and everything.
Okay.
Give her a kiss goodbye and grab my gear and go.
Okay. All right. You get go ahead and give me, how fast are you going?
Adrianne, at seeing Hugo leave, did they hear that whole exchange?
He did not. You guys didn't hear. You did not hear Mike's side of it. You would have heard Hugo, how Hugo responded to Mike over the phone, and you would have also heard what he said to Jillian. You'd also feel concerned.
Yeah, Adrianne looks at Rowan, and I think at that point they both start heading towards the car that they arrived in, because they're going to follow.
Except the problem is,
Rowan, I swear to God.
Lost.
Well, Rowan had stolen it, and the police
yeah.
are there. So
Oh, right.
the stealing got blamed on the guy that did all the
Right.
death and destruction. So the police have actually, are actually
Impound.
towing that away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
taking that one.
Just a moment,
impounded.
Hugo.
You're going with Hugo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since he couldn't go the one block over to get my car and had to steal one.
I'm not stealing cars. What the hell? You're already accusing me of being a drug dealer. Now you're making me Grand Theft Auto?
No.
Hugo is not a criminal.
Rowan did that.
And and just as you start to mutter something, he goes, "Yours would have stalled." And yeah, you've got company now.
I don't even argue. I just like get in. And to answer your question, 5 over with rolling stops.
Okay. Thank you. That tells me what I need to know. All right.
Continue.
5 over. Give me a driving roll.
Yeah. Care to set the difficulty? Thank
Yeah, sure.
you. Get fun. Get fun.
I rolled pretty good.
That's why I said get fun.
Yeah. The
I didn't
you
roll
didn't roll bad.
I didn't roll bad.
Nope.
Not good enough, but
Nope.
I wasn't
No,
gonna. I wasn't beating you with the dice I had available.
No. You know what? Give me. Go ahead and add a d6 to this. To go ahead and roll another d6. Okay.
Is that
Rowan was helping you from the back seat. Now, it will cost you a plot point to listen to Rowan.
If I want to keep the die?
What?
Is this is this a choice or a?
This is a choice. You're choosing what your character does, but it would cost you a plot point to listen to Rowan and match me.
Then yeah, I'll do that. I got some plot points I can afford to spend on this situation.
Okay. Okay, good. He's still conscious when you get there. Okay. Traffic was bad, but he does direct you down a couple of side streets, including one-way street that he swears nobody's on it and cops aren't around.
That's fine.
But you pull up and Rowan runs to the back, opens up your trunk and grabs a blanket out of it. And then starts heading inside.
Visible frustration on Hugo's face because he's just quite simply like, this kid's got doesn't ask. But I grab my bag and I start running inside, see what's going on.
Adrianne follows. Close by.
There's go ahead and give me your empathy roll, Ava. The distinct for just notice.
Okay. So social notice empathy?
Yep, social notice empathy.
Sorry, I keep looking over my shoulder. Our puppy is sitting in the window staring at me.
Is that 12 the difficulty?
That 12 is the difficulty, yes.
Okay. I need to learn
Didn't
how
have
to
that layered properly.
What did I say? What did I say?
Hey,
God damn it, Ava.
you're only 2/3 correct. You're only 66.7% correct.
I just meant on the whole about my luck.
You said you were going to roll triple ones on the first roll. You did not.
That's fair. I did say that.
I'm gonna read.
Attempted fate. Do your worst, Tom. I'm ready.
It's not fun for him when it's obvious, or we give permission.
Yeah, he doesn't. He likes a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks because I'm also a storyteller, so nothing you do is gonna hurt me
Right.
or hurt my feelings. I've taken actions in game where I tell the GM, I'm like, don't pull any punches to save her. She's doing something stupid.
You look and you see you're right near a hospital, and you feel the immediate touch of all these beautiful, glorious, innocent minds. But you also feel the touch of something malevolent that is moving towards them.
It's Rowan.
You to go after it. They've already you literally you're starting to run into the building to stop, and then you stop, and then you feel it, and you wouldn't be able to follow them to go to get to that malevolent.
Yep, nope, that's fine. She's gonna not even say
Mm.
anything. She's just gonna like stop when it gets that feeling, turn her heel whatever direction, and take off running.
Yep, it's basically, instead of going straight forward, you do a 45.
Mm.
Okay, all right, we'll come back to you then. Hugo.
Yeah.
It's Rowan's quite a bit ahead of you, but every time you think you've lost track of him, because he's kind of going through this. It's an old industrial building, and every time you think you're about to lose track, you notice something freshly knocked over. So he's leaving you. It's clear he's leaving you a trail.
Yeah.
To follow.
He's driving by Braille.
I'm following along. I'm gonna be like, whatever I'm running into, if it's like a building where I can't see and all this stuff, I'd be like, calling out. It's like, Mike, where you at?
Yep. Okay. After a bit, you hear a faint Hugo, and then you hear a who the, and you basically burst into the area just in time to see Rowan kick the shotgun that was being swung in his direction out of Mike's hands. And then he starts and then he basically grabs Mike's and sticks his hand between Mike's legs.
What?
There is a lot of blood down that one. That one pair of jeans has a lot of blood there.
All right. Running up there.
So he's lucky he's not dead.
All right, running up there, I rip my belt off and I just throw it around as a quick tourniquet because it's the fastest thing I have access to at the moment.
Yep. And yeah, you get there, and it's the first time you're not annoyed at him having the leg positioned exactly where how you wanted it before you got there.
I'm annoyed, but again, I made it. Hugo's first responding. He's not caring about the whys at the moment.
Go ahead and give me a treat roll then. You get two free step ups.
Oh yeah, did I get 2 plot points for my 2 ones, Tom?
Yes, you did get 2 plot points.
Yep. Okay.
Everybody, pay attention to the dice on screen.
Oh my god. Oh my.
D12s.
And here's my roll with
Note to self.
my 2 free steps.
Don't go gambling with Aaron.
Well, I could have told you that one. Jeez.
Easy D12 polka die.
Yep. You gotta.
For who?
Well, either that, or you could get him. You could either take a polka die, or you could take stabilizing him better.
Selfish.
Now, it's selfish. It's not. It's like you might need the D12 to treating him further. You don't know what else wounds he's got. It's going to be a crapshoot. It's going to be a. You got to make
take the D12
choice. Okay.
It's so rare to get a D12 polka die. I'm taking it.
Yep.
Fair.
Now there's also 2. I also rolled 2 ones, so you could get rid of burnout.
With just one polka point. Well, one. Plot
Oh,
point.
that was Tom's roll?
Yes.
red
I
one?
rolled 2 ones. Yeah, you could. I mean, you could spend 2 plot points to get rid of all of burnout.
Yeah, I'll do that. The adrenaline is flowing through and has cleared out the burnt out status.
Well, yeah. At this point, you can't. You have to be on game.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, in case everybody missed it like I did, Billy's given us all a step up.
I did grab
Well,
that from
The
Step
players.
Now.
He's given the players a step up. Sorry,
Really?
Tom. Didn't mean to get your hopes up.
Don't
Really?
You have
Really?
Patreon gifts anyway.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Appreciate that.
He
Beginning of the
uses hit
month.
points for evil.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, slap the tourniquet around and just start asking, like, all right, where else? You know, like asking him, is he hit anywhere else? Figure it out as I dig into my satchel. Just try to pull out actual medical tourniquet and gauze and stuff to stop the bleeding, as well as get
Okay.
potion prepared.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and give me another. Let me set the difficulty for that stuff. Another treat roll. Let's see. And that would be. Oh, you got yes. And this is the difficulty for it. Jeez.
All right. I didn't roll well there.
Nope. But you got a D12 polka die. You would have, by the way, actually, I forgot to, you would have gotten 2 free step ups for doing that.
Oh, then I'm re-rolling that.
Yeah. Because it's, because his foresight gives you 1 cheese.
I'll take the 16 as opposed to that 6 I previously rolled.
Yep.
Nice.
You get a D10 polka die.
So this is for me to put the professional first
Yep.
response up. This one
Yep.
I will take and instead of the polka die, be more effective.
Okay. All right. All right. You yeah, you've got him.
Hmm.
Considering he nicked his femoral artery,
Jeez.
you've got him in good shape.
If I see that as well, I'm fucking super gluing the wound shut.
Yeah. Yep.
As well as
No.
the gauze and the everything else to hold it
Oh,
in
I
place.
figured. Yep. No, I figured that was the whole part of it. He's probably ready to. I assume you're going to take him. You're going to get him out of there to get him to the hospital.
That, yeah, I am gonna do that, but I am gonna also just see if I can give him a little something to help make sure he's in a stable state, even with everything
Yes.
I did. So I'm gonna throw together a regen potion, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
Let's see here. That.
Just considering what you had to do at Sydney's, your bag is pretty empty.
Okay. Well, I'm stepping down the
So-
distinction already.
Okay.
Willingly to a D4.
That works, then. I'll accept that, and I'll roll like crap for you. So that
That's okay. I threw a 1 in there for you. I'm still got a 12, so.
Yep.
And I will take the D10 polka die on that one. Unless you're spending something to change that.
Nope, I'm not.
Okay.
Nope. You've got a. Where did that get put? Oh, I know where it was. Okay. Oh, all right. I'll have to guess. I'll find it later. Okay. Yes, you got him. So you rolled that. Yeah, you had to, you had to scrape the bottom of your bag a little bit, but you got everything into a replenishing potion to it probably won't, it'll generate, I'm trying to think, it'll remove some of the shock of the blood loss he's had.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
In terms of history, when you've done this before, there'll be a little bit. If you do anything more than this, they start asking questions at the hospital.
Yep. No, I'm balancing that line.
Yeah, it was something that you'd done, that you made a mistake in the past. It was a kid, so it was kind of tough to justify or to judge. And the flip side, it was a kid, so you didn't care that much.
Yep.
Is he on a tricycle? I'm sorry,
what?
that's an Incredibles reference. Never mind.
Okay. So you, yeah. So at that point, after you're done with that, you look up and the blanket has been turned into a makeshift stretcher with some stuff that Rowan scrounged up.
1 man or 2 man?
It could be 1 man if he drags it. And he drags it, and he has the muscle to drag it.
All right. I'm gonna do the gentle slaps to make sure Mike's still awake and be like, is there anybody else here? Anybody else that's hurt?
Not that I know of. They check my phone. Do I have any messages?
I'm assuming he's with Cessair. Of course he's got a phone I can use. I look.
Yep. A text message from Cessair, but other than that, no messages. Yeah, they're just trying to lead him away from the hospital. At this point, they can handle themselves. My buddy can move Earth like nobody's business.
I probably have actually had lessons with that person since Earth is the element I chose for my evocation. I say if nobody else is injured or stuff like that, I will help carry him out. Otherwise, I'm going to tell Rowan to go get Mike out of here and I'd go find him more.
Give me a mental notice roll.
Just straight up.
Let me. What happening? Wow. With the exception of rolling against Ava, I have rolled at least 1 each time I've rolled.
That's wonderful.
By the way, anybody else can have claim to that because I can't justify buying off an empty bag at the moment. But just my normal roll, no modifiers or enhancements.
No, none.
Can I buy off injured?
Yes, you can. That makes sense at that point.
I'm gonna be extra noticing because I don't know if I can hold more than 3 values of polka die.
Cessair, not Cessair. Adrianne did not follow you into the building. In fact, if you rewind your memory a little bit, you remember hearing her swear, and then that's the last thing you remember hearing from her. She didn't, but in all the excitement, you didn't realize she never followed you in.
Okay. I will spend a plot point to do what I am about to suggest, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
I want to throw basically a Go phone that I keep in the bag for when mine possibly shorts out.
Yes.
To Rowan, tell him, get Mike outside, call 911. I take Mike's phone and my phone, and I'm going to go try and find where Adrianne went.
I have such a blind spot where she's concerned. Yes, got it. Off.
And I say, I tell him, you don't leave him until the paramedics take him.
Yep. I already had this. I already did and had this argument with you.
But yeah, I mean, if you need me to spend a plot point for that extra phone with the empty bag thing, let me know. Otherwise,
yep. That's appropriate. The extra plot points appropriate.
So spending it done. Cool. And then I'm gonna go follow off on the path that I recall her going.
Well, you don't really recall her going on a path. You just know that
direction. I saw that she didn't follow in, but I did see her run off. You said, right?
Kind of the core. Yeah, no, you didn't. You heard her swear, and that was it.
Okay.
Because you were trying to, because Rowan was moving fast. You didn't actually see, but
I need a clarification of game time because my mind is not doing this correctly. How long has Adrianne and Hugo worked together? Like been around?
It's been a number of years. Because she's been in. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I don't have her bio pulled up right now.
I was thinking like a year and a half to maybe 2 years.
I think it's been close. Let's see, it's
close to 2.
Okay,
it's been close to 2.
Okay, so
yeah.
I would like to track her with just a general sense of her power. I've worked with her enough to know what it feels like. It's not an accurate form of tracking, but it's the best I can figure out to do here at the moment because with my bag empty, I can't whip up a tracking potion.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead, but you're gonna have to use evocation for it.
Okay.
Let me set the difficulty. I didn't make. Wow, this one I didn't make easy.
You did not. I'm going to see what I roll, and then I'm going to make a choice.
Why is my internet so slow?
The
Wow.
choice is I'm not going to spend anything. I was prepared to spend the D12 on this one.
Yeah, strangely enough, you have a sense of her footprints.
Then I'm going to go follow after.
Okay. You're a little bit behind her, but she...
It's, again, not a sense that she can't handle it. It's just more of a, I don't know what's going on, and I don't want her to have to face it alone.
Okay, Adrian.
Yep.
You rush in. You're...
Yep.
Let's see, you come to a... Actually, yeah. The quickest way, unfortunately, has a locked door between you and it.
Oh, that's fine. We can get through that.
Okay.
I just have envisionment of Adrian running up and doing a WWE drop kick through the door. Just
What would you consider picking lock to be? Trick or sneak?
I would consider that to be trick.
Perfect. So physical trick and hard knock life?
Yep. Let's see. Exterior one in that time of year. They upgraded it, but not that much. But you still got to save the children. I've got you by one right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna spend a plot point to throw my 2 in there.
Okay. Yep. You're able to jimmy the door.
And then close it behind her.
Yep.
So that it doesn't look jimmied at first glance.
Yeah. It's something where you kind of forced it, worked it free. It's the downside of that particular model of the safety door. There's a way to force it in a certain direction to open it up. Not that I would know that from personal experience at all. But so okay. You burst through and are going down the hall where you feel the children are and you feel the force is still there. Yeah, there's really nothing to it. Just give me a physical roll to see how fast you move.
So double physical or physical move?
Physical move, and you can add hard knock light to it. And just roll. I just want to get a feel for. I don't need to set a difficulty.
13. Ignore the 1, please.
Yeah.
things that are going to happen.
I know.
You get a plot point.
Yay! Plot point.
And you're moving. And you sprint into a. You're in a sprint right now. Because you just realized that while you feel that malevolent force and the children, you don't feel any adults. And you're heading into a nursery area.
Yeah.
So you burst in and you see a squat little creature, maybe 4 foot tall, round, wearing a disheveled hat and a dirty, dirty trench coat. It was, it was a beige, color at one time, but now it's, just, it's now the color of dirt. And you, you, um, and he, because you're not being at all stealthy at this point,
No.
um, spins when you skid around the corner. The Mind Witch. Go play with your spiders.
Leave this place now.
You are staking a claim?
Yes.
You are staking a claim to this. Well, and then he grins, and you see this. I mean, you can't really see his face, but he peels his lip back, and you see a smile that's as wide as the brim of the hat, with shiny, serrated teeth. We'll see we'll see who's in any shape to claim this. And then he's launching himself at you.
Yeah, I figured. Adrianne draws a knife.
Okay, so give me double physical for initiative.
Ooh, 11.
Okay. Well, first off, you get a chance to use that plot point if you'd like, or to use a plot point to drop one of your drop your complication down. Okay.
Yep. I think that's very apt.
Yep. Okay. All right. Then yeah, you get to.
She is, however, going to shank a motherfucker.
Yep. Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll. Let's see.
I use a step up that Billy gave me earlier.
He, however, is going to generate a plot point.
Yay. Wow.
That's going to cost him.
Well, my 12 beat your 10, but I also gave you a 1.
Okay.
On the play, offsetting penalties.
He gets a D8 underestimation penalty and a D6 injured. However, when you said that you claimed the children,
Yeah.
you felt something just solidify. So, so you all right, so he is attempting to basically he's not going to farm any more plot points though.
Mhm.
And he's going to oh wait, I did that wrong. Oh wait a minute. Okay. I'm gonna drop the 2. That doesn't exist. Because I rolled an extra D10 by mistake.
Okey-doke.
So I have right now he has a 14 attacking you. So basically the same roll you did. And you have a D, there is a 1 on the table that can either go, actually, if you don't use it, it'll go to him.
What do you
His
mean?
It'll go to him having a complication.
Oh yeah, I'm not taking it.
Okay.
12. Oh.
Okay. So right now he is dodging your attack.
Yeah, hold on. You have what, 14?
Yes, I have
Yeah.
14.
Okay, plot point to add in the 4 for a 16.
Okay. All right. So okay. You go.
Yep.
You come to a locked door.
What kind of door?
Locked.
No, not status type. Like, are
I
we
know. I
talking-
was like locked.
It's a metal door.
Okay. See,
It's a metal door with a crash bar on the inside. Also made of metal.
and this is an exterior door on the building, or
Yes, exterior door in the building.
any windows nearby?
There's a window in the door, a small, thin one. And there are windows nearby, yes.
I'm gonna.
Up a floor, though. They're not on the first floor. Yeah, I enjoyed that one, that bit a little bit too much, I think. But
Is there a fire escape along the sides of the building here in any way?
no, there's not.
Dumpsters?
Not here.
Anything you're gonna let me have to try and do something?
It's not a question of letting. It's not a question of letting you have. I just know what's back there.
Spent a lot of
And it's
time
not a
working
whole
in the
lot,
hospital, did you?
I just know what's back there.
All right. I have. All right, I'm gonna try opening the door.
mhm.
Metal is of earth, so I'm gonna try using evocation just to see if I can
Okay.
snap it. I am downgrading this because this is me experimenting, so I have no idea how well this will work. Because I'm using my distinction there.
Okay.
So feel free to
Wow.
give me a chance. Jesus. Yeah, I'll take that 13.
Yep. Okay. I rolled 4.
And I will use that to enhance me snapping this lock and going in.
Yep. Yep. While Adrianne put it back in place, it was a little bit loose.
Now it's a lot more loose.
Yeah.
I have a thought run through my head as I do this, like, God damn it, this is how I got in trouble in the first place. Keep going in.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a different hospital, though, if that makes you feel any better.
No, it really doesn't.
Okay.
Cops are not favorable to people breaking into hospitals ever.
Okay. You hear what sounds like a fight down the hall. Adrian.
Yes.
Okay. It is the next round. Go ahead and roll. I assume
Yeah.
you're gonna try and keep cutting
yes.
him.
Oh yes.
You get to add the D12 in.
Ah.
It's all it's still a complication for you,
Yeah.
but you do get to add it in now.
Cool. Not that it helped. 14.
No.
It was a 3.
Yeah. Let's see. So you've got that. Makes you feel any better. Mine doesn't help either. So you got 14. I have
14.
14. Okay, so oh, you know what? I also didn't give you all the he had quite a bit of stuff, so it's up to you if you want to re-roll, but you would have been able to add the D8, the D8, 2 D8s and a D6.
I'm just gonna roll those.
Okay.
And see if that changes my outcome. Yes, it does, because that makes mine a 15.
Okay. Okay. So you get to add all those to your roll and your standard fight and avoid. However, he is going to use a plot point. And I'm going to use a step up because he is getting scared because he hasn't tagged you yet.
Nope. One on the D12 again.
Okay.
Okay, so I get my normal roll, the D12, and then his complications as well, right?
Yes.
Jesus. We're both rolling tons of dice right now. How many D8s is that? 3, 48. D12. D10. And a D6. Good God. Oh, 19. Although I did roll a 1 as well.
Yeah. Hugo,
Mm-hmm.
you clear. You see this
Having so much
okay,
fun.
actually that was your dodge.
Yeah.
That was your dodge. You see her hit him with a savage attack with her knife. What is clearly to you a supernatural baddie, who is literally making dents in the floor as he stomps around trying to get at her. Then he does this one move and he actually punches a hole in the brick wall that she gets out of. And then she coup de grace him, finishing him off. In a bloody way, and then you see her relish the victory. I mean, just the full body. This feels so good. Shake.
Nothing quite like the adrenaline of fighting for your life.
And you feel this ice cold breeze blow down this hallway.
Well, I did break the door open, and it is October in Albany.
November.
Oh yeah, November.
But this thing just
It came the
chills
wrong
you
way.
to your bone. Yeah, it came the wrong way, and it chills you to your bones. Adrian,
Yes.
you come down off of your wind
Mhm.
and see Hugo standing there. Hugo, I'll let you know, what's your expression like right now?
Wary. How's it going?
Adrian kind of like she's still kind of breathing hard from the fight. And wipes a bit of blood off of her face. It's blood, not hers. I'm good. There was only one.
And what was going on here?
Something wanted to harm the children.
Is it ectoplasming on us?
Yes, it is. Including the blood that's on Adrian.
Good. I don't have to worry about cleaning my knife.
I look towards like, we should get out of here.
At this point, Adrian, you start feeling adults coming back to the nursery. The ones that abandoned them, the ones that abandoned the children to the fate, start coming back to the nursery.
Oh, Adrian's not happy.
You can feel confusion in them.
She's going to wait.
Until they're back?
Yes. I will be right behind you, Hugo.
I know that this is possibly the biggest long shot in my life I'm going to roll tonight.
Okay.
Hugo looks at this as somebody who, like, you know, just punched through a brick wall and they're on that adrenaline high and they're not thinking clearly.
Well, she didn't punch the brick wall.
Well, no,
the
but that's
creature
what
punched the brick.
No,
Yeah,
no, he's
okay.
looking at Adrian's response, like the person who did it. So I want to try to convince Adrian, no, we need to leave. The cops will be here soon and ask questions that we can't answer. And I don't know if this is more of an influence or if this is me trying to guide somebody through, like, you know, first response. Like, I recognize that they're doing anything. I'm trying to get them to focus on me, calm, and come away from the scene of the problem. Like, come sit down or come get treated kind of thing.
Okay.
I have full control of my faculties.
I mean, this is Hugo's internal thoughts here. Come on. I'm not verbalizing this. I'm just trying to convince you to get...
If you tried that tact, that would be basically her response. I am not in shock, nor do I need first aid.
You walk towards her?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to grab her or anything. I'm just trying to get her to focus on me and come out, because we should not be here.
Well, as you walk towards her, you start to see, like, it becomes obvious that this place should be, I mean, you've been here before, you know, to see a new baby and stuff like that. You know, friend of yours, somebody had a baby. And this place should have a lot more people in it. You notice them all coming back in. They've got this confused look on their face. And you've seen this before in the supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
When people are like, notice me not things.
Yeah. I'm still trying to like, this is gonna get very awkward really quick. We should not be here.
They're all giving you a wide berth. A couple
Adrian's
of them
going
do.
to go ahead.
No, I'll say a couple of them nod to you, Hugo. They know you. You've got, some of the stuff you've got has medicinal stuff that they've actually come to your shop for. So they know you.
Does one of them look like a head nurse or somebody in charge?
Yes,
of this
there would
ward?
be one. Yep, there would be one.
Adrian's going to politely brush off Hugo and head towards them.
Okay. What are you projecting when you're heading towards them?
Let's go with an icy calm until she gets the answers to her question, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Okay. Okay, you walk up to the woman. Um, yes.
Why
I help
did you leave the children alone and unattended?
You feel confusion rolling off of her.
No matter how outlandish it may seem.
I don't know. I shouldn't have. It just this wasn't where we were supposed to be. But Charlene, go in, check, bed check now. I'm sorry, I've got to go. I'm sorry. The nursery's closed for visitors for it just is closed for visitors. And then unless you do something, she bustles off to
No, I think
overseeing the bed
Adrian's
check.
satisfied for the moment and will
Okay.
look at Hugo. I think it's time to leave.
I will nod in agreement, and we'll head on out.
Rhoda?
Yes.
You get a you've helped everybody, all the mothers are situated. They're either picked up by their husbands or family, or they go off in ambulances, depending on how bad they are. But
Okay.
they're all in good shape. Sydney seems to be sucked into a conversation with with the priest, and you get a phone call with the and it's from one of the ravens.
Nevermore.
No. Do you answer?
Of course. Hello?
Yes, you need to go to remedies.
Right now?
Yes, something has happened or will happen. That is straight
Okay.
from Vadaron's mouth.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. Sydney left the keys in his car.
You mean his classic truck? That's what she'll take
Yep.
without
okay.
asking. And yeah, she'll just head there.
Yeah.
No, before she leaves, she would go tell Jilly, I have a work thing I have to do. Are you okay staying here waiting for Hugo, or do you want me to take you to Remedies?
I'll ride with you to Remedies.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's fine. Sydney won't mind. Let's take his truck.
He seems to be busy.
Yeah, it's
I don't know what he's gonna do. He kind of he was close to that he was close to that brother and sister. Hugo
yeah.
and before they came into his life, Hugo talked about just how disorganized his place was.
That's what he
Mostly
says.
in comparison to his place. When he was trying to explain it's not as bad as Sydney's.
Oh, okay, okay. Do you know, does Sydney date?
Yes. He has date. Hugo had mentioned actually ending up on a double date with him one time. I just don't think he has too much luck with it. He doesn't seem to be able to be. When he gets around women, he just tells the complete unvarnished truth.
I love that. That's why I like being his friend. I don't ever have to worry about him lying to me, that's for sure.
No, that's fair. I mean, I could have done without his comments on my waist size as the pregnancy has gone on, but
I bet.
it's gone. Oh, good. We're here.
Great.
I got a key.
You have a key?
Yeah. I assume
Okay,
Hugo
great.
would have let her have a key.
Yes, my wife would have a key to the shop.
Okay, well, or she would look at Sydney's key ring. I'm sure Sydney has it.
Sydney does not have a key to the shop.
No.
Do you want us to take a break before we go in?
That's why she lets you in and you guys settle in and everything like that. But we'll probably this is probably a perfect time to take a break. And we'll be back in 10 minutes, folks.
See you soon.
Hey, folks, we are back. Thank you for sticking around. And we're here to, well, we're back at Remedies, where Rhoda had just driven Jillian back to it. After you get in the place, she does leave the clothes on in place and locks it. I don't know where everything is yet.
The clothes locks. Okay, I was like,
Yeah,
she
clothes.
leaves her clothes. I'm like, what
No.
happened? Like,
she leaves the clothes sign up.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
Yes, I heard what you heard, Christina. So don't worry.
I know. I was like, what the hell? What were they talking about on the way there?
And then could you help me in the back get some tea?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Just tired. That was exhausting. It was kind of nice to see Hugo in his leader mode that he gets in.
I bet that was neat.
Yeah, I hadn't really seen it. He tried to keep me out of any of the little stuff that's been happening over the last, few months.
Yeah.
He doesn't quite realize, that I'm not, that just because I'm pregnant, that doesn't make me, made of spun glass.
Men are stupid.
Jillian can hear an often heard argument in the back of her mind. Let's not test that theory, shall we? And she brought that up. He's always done that, and he knows he's never going to win this, but that's still his argument.
Well, and this subject in particular gets Rhoda like really passionate. Like women are far more the stronger sex. I mean,
And I don't completely understand it, but this my particular magic that I can do, it's even stronger now that I've been pregnant.
well, that makes
and
total sense.
as you say that, you've filled the teapot. The water's already warm, as in it's already steaming out of it.
Oh, well, I guess the tea's ready. You know, I have something I'd like to give you.
Mm-hmm.
And she reaches into the bag she carries, and she has a Norse rune bracelet for protection that she has worn for a long time. But she, after the incident in the car, the car garage, she said, just because so many things have been going on with pregnant women, I would feel so much better if you would accept this gift. It's a bracelet of protection, and it feels like, as your friend, this is something I can offer at the last part of your pregnancy.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome. What do you like in your tea?
She tells you the little bit of honey, and just give me 1 second because the GM's got a set difficulty, and then Jillian has got a roll. Let's see. And you hear this, you've had that how long? You've had that years and years?
My bracelet?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
But
she's
no-
had it since she was younger.
Okay.
It's old.
And
old.
and she visibly gasps in surprise. I I I don't know what to say. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Normally I'd refuse this, but I have something, I think I might need it.
Yeah, I agree. And just know that I'm going to kind of stick by your side a little bit just to make sure that everything stays fine. I'm a lot stronger than I look.
She looks down at the bracelet and says, it gives you a knowing look. You're, forgive me saying this, a little bit older than you look too, aren't you?
Give her a few 50, 80 years. And she gives her a wink.
At this point, you hear the two of them two of them come in the front door. You've got
Okay.
somebody coming up behind you.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Okay. And she puts her finger up to her lips for a second. And these and like mouths please to you that just let's stay quiet for a second.
Okay.
Okay. You two, I assume well, do you talk on the drive back or is it just quiet?
Hugo
Yep.
and Adrian?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think Adrian would really initiate conversation.
I don't know, and I don't think Hugo would know what to say in this exact moment.
Is Rowan present?
No, he's not.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Hugo will be talking, not to Adrian. He's making a phone call on Mike's phone.
Okay.
I'm sorry, no. He will use his own phone to call Cessair and let her know, hey,
Oh, wow.
I had to get Mike to a hospital. He was helping out with the thing. He's taken care of, but you may want to check up on him. I left his phone with the front desk. Because as much as Hugo and Mike have become friends, Wrath of the bookstore banshee / druid of Albany is scarier.
How would Cessair respond?
She hangs up on him.
Okay.
That's fair.
Like, there's a moment of silence, like, as she's trying to figure out what names to call him, or so that's what the assumption would be anyway, and then she just hangs up.
Yep, that went about as good as I could have hoped for today.
And then we get, like, a clip of Cessair dialing his number to reach the hospital or him to figure out which one, because Hugo didn't tell me.
I would have told her which hospital. No,
Yeah.
that one I would have. That's information
Okay.
I would have given.
And, like, pulling on her jacket at the same time.
Can hear. It's my
oh.
idiot of a boyfriend in the ER. This is his description.
Yeah.
Okay. We will possibly deal with that in the future. But okay, so you two walk in.
Narrator voice. They
Rowan
will totally deal with
does-
that in the future.
Yeah. Rowan does send you a couple text messages. He's here. He's stable. I probably should stay here to keep so that somebody can answer questions rapidly before the trees attack.
Great.
And he's got these like question marks after it, but is that a good idea?
Is that
Lose my number.
that's to Adrian, right?
No, that
No,
would
that-
be to Hugo. Adrian doesn't
that
have
was
a
you.
phone.
Yeah, that was to Hugo. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah.
Should say, who is this?
Yeah.
And the trees was the other hospital.
No, the trees was Cessair.
Yeah, the trees.
Hugo's not making that connection. He's thinking back to
You
Miles.
just called Cessair.
Yes, but
Yeah.
the last time Hugo was at a hospital and plants were involved.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Miles
mean, in
Davis.
story, where we actually did
Right.
something. So, but I still answer yes. Stick around. There is a yeah. His they're still just dating, right? No rings exchanged or anything.
What?
No, Mike has
Oh,
shared with you that he doesn't see himself with anybody else, but she's had so much change in her life in the last couple of years. He didn't think it'd be a good idea to toss more change on it.
That's her. So yeah,
Her.
his girlfriend is coming.
Yeah, but
Do yourself a favor. Just don't say anything that comes to mind.
Don't even look her in the eyes. Just look at the floor and the whole.
Okay. All right. So till you get back, you're walking in the door. Um, um, and somebody follows the both of you in.
As soon as I hear the door open, like, do I hear the door close between that time?
No.
Yeah, that's open.
You were
longer.
just
I turn around to see who it is. This day is already going really odd. I turn around to see who it is.
Distinguished looking man.
That's never good.
Well dressed. With a well dressed, latest fashions. Actually, very attractive angular features.
Oh, great.
Walks with a very assured stride.
Can I help you? The sign says closed.
I know, but we have business to discuss. You have involved yourself in things that are not yours to affect.
15 minutes, the library.
No.
No. It's not happening here.
I've heard rumors of this. What do you think you're doing? You're chattel. You're banding together. You're considering yourself worthy to dictate terms as to when you will talk to me?
This is my domain. You entered uninvited. You haven't introduced yourself. I don't accept you as my guest. I'm willing to speak with you at neutral ground in 15 minutes. That's the library.
There is no neutral ground in this. There is no neutral ground in this area.
It may not be accorded neutral, but it is neutral for this area.
If you wish a name to give me, then use the name Shiloh. Well, that is what was used in the past.
Fine, Shiloh. If you wish to do business with me in this town,
actually,
we
I wish to do no business with you. That is what I am here to tell you. This is not a discussion. You will cease affecting the culling.
No, we will not. We protect our own.
This is my community. I have sacrificed for it. I have suffered for it. And I have put investment into it.
Does Rhoda hear all this?
Yes, you hear all this.
This is getting louder. Like, we're not being quiet about this.
Yeah, no, it's not being quiet. And at a certain point, Jillian, I assume at this point you've already shifted yourself. You're in front of Jillian.
Yeah.
Jillian makes the shooing motion as in, why don't you go on out? And United Front or whatever, I guess is just...
She's going to grab the tea and come out as if she doesn't know what's going on and say, Hugo, Adrianne wants some tea. Oh, we have a guest. Would you like some tea?
Just as a quick aside, there is absolutely a full tea serving set because Adrianne's made enough for customers. I've had enough people come into the shop. I've invested in a nice tea serving set for people.
Oh boy. She comes in with a serving set. You have gone to this lengths? Employed one of Vadaron's whores?
She's not happy.
Yeah.
She did not appreciate
I warned. I warned you about that.
Do I recognize the name Vadaron?
You know what? Yeah, you do. It's a name that the old wizard talked to you about.
Hmm.
And I forget, like Rhoda and Hugo just haven't dealt with each other much. Like we've seen each other passing, but like haven't had any real time together.
No, but I
look back and I'd be like, I wouldn't call her that if I were you. The tales I've heard, they don't take kindly to derogatory terms.
Most women don't.
You think yourself worthy. You think yourself worthy of what that what the charlatan in Chicago did.
I think myself as somebody just trying to make a little bit of a better place for those that don't want to get involved in the big fights.
I'm opening my third eye
Okay.
while he's talking.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead and roll your. Let me roll this. Okay. See. That's a difficulty. And of course, the 2D1s.
Right.
9. Well, do you use a plot point to
Yeah. Gosh,
Okay.
I need more plot points. Only one left.
You
Start rolling
do,
ones, you'll get plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do beat him. Well, he's a fae, and what you're seeing is a glamour.
Okay.
Obviously.
I am going to. Sorry, Hugo. I am making the assumption that the tray, because he spent a lot of money on it, is silver. So, she's just going to, while he's talking, nonchalantly fling it like a frisbee at the person.
At Shiloh?
Yeah.
Adrianne has stepped to the side, like over to where her setup is, and she's shuffling her tarot cards.
Okay, if you're just casually throwing it,
No.
you're gonna whip it at him.
Yes,
Okay.
like Captain America.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll.
I'm gonna step up my Valkyrie to a D12. And then physical and bite.
Where it's
Or
like the
throw.
people upstairs only remember they have a piano near the holidays. And I hate it.
Ooh.
Are they at least competent piano players?
Do you have to roll first?
No, you can roll first for this since you're attacking him.
Somewhat, but it's like the exact same thing, like over and over and over again.
Woo, 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 woo. And she makes it.
Well, he gets to roll his defense. You know this.
I mean, I will tell you that yes, what you did whip at him.
What does a gold gift give us? A plot point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, whoever did that.
Let's see. I like that. So right now you have 20 and I have 22.
And can I roll? Wait, what would I have had if I would have 31 if I use a plot point, right?
No, you'd have
Use
28.
28.
You have,
And what do you have?
22.
I have
Okay, I'm going to
22.
use that plot point I just got back. And beat you. And as she watches it go, she's gonna grab all that long blonde Valkyrie hair and like do a thing so she knots it because her hair's super long on her own and be ready.
Okay. It ricochets off of him, sends him backwards towards the door.
Looks like someone doesn't like silver. Call me a whore again.
He ignores you and looks straight at Hugo.
I'm staring him down because, again, it's been a day. He's in my
You
shop.
will not have the luck that your counterpart in Chicago did. Do not think you are a freeholding lord. And besides, it will take you too long to gain the signatures to stop this. You can't stay ahead of us. Our realm touches all places, the good of your world and the bad of your world. There's a culling. We will take it. Getting in the way that's like you are just making it harder becomes a challenge. And
Good.
it will draw in warriors, those who glory in destruction. You're just going to make it more difficult for what's going to happen. Cease this ridiculous resistance.
Tom, where he's standing, I am spending a plot point to remember that as a parting gift, Matthew put a ring of defense there. And I'm activating it.
Okay, give me double physical. The act of activating a ring is the act of activating it is minor enough, but it is going to be your it's going to be your whether or not which of you reacts fastest once he sees you moving to activate it. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the roll twice, but that's okay. So you rolled a 15 and I rolled a 7.
Does that hurt, Tom?
Yeah. And yes, Matthew did leave circles all over this place.
Yep.
And one specifically right around the door.
Yep. I'm adding that D6 to my pool of D6 polka die, by the way.
He is enraged now.
Rhoda's gonna say,
I'm going to step up to him and just look at him as like, I'm willing, despite all your rudeness and lack of civility, to still discuss this with you. But now it is 24 hours at the library before I'll do so. 15 minutes was me being willing to schedule the time. Now you wait.
There is nothing to discuss.
Then you have wasted your time by coming here.
I am still willing to negotiate and discuss Your perspective versus mine.
There is a culling. We will take what we take. Challenging us just will bring more fearsome warriors who, like I said, revel in destruction. You think
What is this calling you are discussing?
you haven't realized it yet?
I've been busy.
What kind of freehold, what kind of lord will you make of this land if you don't know what's happening under your very nose? Give up this quest. It will not help you. But if you wish to know what the culling is, I will trade information.
At that,
I will trade a favor for this information.
Rhoda grabs her. Okay, I have a question first as a player.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Would it be one action for me to open the Never Never, grab him, and the two of us walk in? And then another action for me to tear another space and come back without him?
You're gonna have some problems with that.
Yeah, the circle. Well, you could break the circle.
Right.
But I've also got my shop warded against the Never Never being opened inside.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that yet. She hasn't actually tried it.
Yeah.
It will be it would be multiple actions. You could tear an opening. You could cut an opening through.
Yeah.
Grab him and throw him in, but that's an action. The second that you reach in, he will get an action before you can get him into the portal. He doesn't look like he's that tough physically.
I think that's what she's going to do. And it doesn't matter if I recall in the Dresden universe, as long as I have that rune knife, Norse runes are going to be stronger than any ward that Hugo has at his level of magic, considering how old I am.
Except he's been here for a while, but it's... You haven't thought about it. Okay.
Can I propose a suggestion so we have time to think about that?
Mm-hmm.
Let that be the closing scene that Rhoda opens the portal.
Okay.
Because we really haven't discussed what happens if somebody does that in my shop.
No, I haven't thought about it much. You're right. It was that's a wrinkle Christina hadn't thought of. I haven't thought of. So Christina gets a plot point for being the one who perplexed the GM tonight.
Yay.
Is Adrianne doing anything other than flipping her tarot cards?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
She'd lay one down just to get a general feel, but I'm not sure for what yet.
Yeah. I would say whatever card denotes law or order.
That would be...
Possibly even Lord would be the one that you drew.
And now that I've taken a moment to think, I have my exchange of favors for information with Shiloh. And
curious what this was.
I'd like to present them
the
as...
Emperor. It's definitely the Emperor, then.
I'd like to present them to him before the portal opens.
But doesn't that limit what my character's wanting to do?
No. I'm going to speak them. We're not doing the whole exchange. I'm just going to say, he said he'll give me info for favor. I'm going to counter with what the favor is. And then you can do the portal opening. Nothing will exchange past my response.
Yep.
I hear you. What I'm saying is the reason Rhoda chose right then to do it is she knows even entertaining any kind of trade with a fae is
Right.
dangerous.
But at the
Ah.
same
That's
time,
why-
your thing takes like 3 actions. Speaking only takes 1. So
Yeah.
he does have that time.
So he'd be able to say it, but yes, you'd still be in motion.
Yeah, it's not preventing you from doing it, and we can make it. They happen concurrently.
Yep.
Okay.
So
What were you gonna say?
I tell him, for every truthful information he gives, he gets out 6 hours sooner. Because when I told him 24 hours, that's how long the circle's gonna last.
Okay. At that point, Rhoda
And that's where I will end the Hugo
Yeah.
part.
Rhoda moved faster than you thought anybody could ever move, and you've seen a werewolf jump at somebody.
Right.
And she seems to make this slash and breaks a circle and grabs him. At the same time, Adrianne,
Mm-hmm.
the Emperor card,
Mm-hmm.
it moves. The figure in it moves and points the staff in its hand at Hugo. And that's a good spot to end it this week. Hope everybody has a great week. Tomorrow night we've got Shadowrun Chicago at 7 p.m. Central. At 8 p.m. Central on Wednesday, we've got Shadowrun Denver, where we're gonna where the runners have been hired to are being paid good new yen to stop a tank from destroying the barons, but the teaching of the orphans, the runners are doing for free. Join it. Brinsky is playing, or not playing. Sorry, he's GMing. So I get the rare chance to play Shadowrun on stream. Friday we've got the
trivia. What is that?
Trivia night. So check out our Discord channel if you want to ask about joining in there.
Saturday we have the continuation of the return of Descent to Avernus, I believe.
I think they're restarting, yes. But regardless, we've got Sunday night, we'll have Like Clockwork. And next week, we get to find out what happens to the She-Lord, who made the mistake of stepping into Hugo's shop when everybody in there was having a bad day. Thank you, guys. I've had a lot of fun playing. My players, thank you for watching, and everybody have a good week.
Thank you.